Hello, e-learning heroes. I just wanted to add a follow-up video for my prior video on printing anything from within Storyline. A few people have noted that they run into an issue when they add more than one custom tab in the player. So I'm going to replicate that here and show you an easy workaround for the issues caused by that. So you'll notice I have the print button. This is the same print button that I showed you how to create earlier, where it's just a custom button that executes the print JavaScript. And I've added a course exit button that, again, it's going to be a custom tab. If I want to look at the properties on that, it's basically doing the exit course function that's built into Storyline. So with both of those tabs added, the issue comes up when we publish. And you'll notice that the print button, if I'm using my developer tools and looking at the developer tool, that print button is named tab custom link. And we used that previously to identify the button and then move it around the player and reformat it. The problem is that our exit button is also called tab custom link. So they both have the same identifier in Storyline and within the Storyline player. And so how do you identify which one you want to move, which one is going to be impacted by your additional scripting? Well, while we're in the developer tools, we can test it out by just running this simple bit of code. We're going to execute some jQuery to find the first instance of tab custom link that it finds in the player. And we're going to change the ID attribute of this element from tab custom link to custom one, just so that we can identify which one it is. And when we do that, as it turns out, I'm sorry, you can hear my dog growling in the background here. As it turns out, it happens to be the print button. So now we've just tried that out. We haven't actually made any changes to our Storyline file, but we know the first instance of tab custom link is our print button. So we can go into our Storyline file, we can add a trigger to execute JavaScript when our slide timeline begins, and we're going to find tab custom link, change its ID attribute to custom print. Now, you can change it to anything you want. I chose custom print so that I know that it's my custom button that prints things. Now, because we've changed that first instance of tab custom link, there's only one other instance of it left in our file, and that is going to be the second button. So if we rerun that same JavaScript, we're going to find tab custom link. This time it's not going to find the print button because that's now called custom print. It's going to find our exit button. And we're going to change the ID attribute of that to be custom exit. So when we do that and republish, if we go into our developer tools again, you can now see that when you hover over print, it's custom print. And when you hover over exit, it's custom exit, or whatever you've named it. So now that I have a unique identifier, I can run all of the other JavaScript that I showed you previously and the how to print anything. I can move it around the player. I can reformat it using the styles that are built in. But instead of using tab custom link as the identifier, I'm going to use the new unique identifier that I've given that button. I hope that that's helpful. I hope that, again, it solves any issues that you're running into when you have multiple custom buttons. And until next time, happy coding.